All right, I know I've been away for a while, but that's the off season, man. That's how it goes in the off season. There's not too much going on. I mean, there was some big stuff around the Montreal Canadiens. How many players did the Habs lose from their Stanley Cup run here, going into next season here? I honestly want to ask the question because the odds for the Habs to win the Stanley Cup were like 22nd out of 32 teams. The team that just went to the Cup final. So it got me wondering, like, are the Habs even going to make the playoffs this year? Because, like, if you take a look at their division, remember, it's not the Canadian division anymore, okay? We're back to the old division. So that puts the Montreal Canadiens in the Atlantic division. So now they're back with the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Toronto Maple Leafs, who they're already within the Canadian division, I know, but the Boston Bruins are there, and I know people are calling them the Boston Boomers now, and they're not going to be as good, but dude, we know that Boston is always a threat to a certain degree. The Red Wings are there, that's not going to be a problem. The Florida Panthers are sneakily one of the best teams in the league now. Watch out for them. That's going to be a really tough opponent. Don't sleep on the Florida Panthers. And there's also the Ottawa Senators and, yeah, the Buffalo Sabres, meh. But, dude, there are some tough teams in this division. So the top three are going to make the playoffs. So we know the Lightning are going to be there, the Panthers are going to be there, and I think the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to be there. But for the Montreal Canadiens, I still believe they can battle for that third spot or for the wild card spot handily, because they do have Carey Price. You've got Nick Suzuki, who I'm expecting to take a major step here. Like, it's superstar time for Nick Suzuki and for Cole Caufield, I think. And you've also got some other guys like Mike Hoffman's going to provide some offense. David Savard on defense as well. And I know losing a guy like Shea Weber is absolutely massive, but he's missed a lot of time in the past with injury. So this isn't something completely new for the Montreal Canadiens here. And also a guy like Christian Dvorak, who they got as kind of like KK's replacement. He's a sneaky good player. He could have a breakout season. Guys like Josh Anderson, Tyler Toffoli, like, the team is still good. Carey Price between the pipes. Who knows how healthy he is? I mean, like, they say he's pretty healthy, but apparently there's been some lingering injuries there. So for Carey Price, that's going to be huge for them. But don't forget, Jake Allen is a solid goaltender. He can also help them back there. But to me, I see the Habs making the playoffs, but it's going to be tooth and nail, just like it was last year to get to the Stanley Cup final. But look, when you just get into the playoffs, then anything's possible there. But to get in, I think it's going to be tough. And we've heard it, right? Bergevin built a team for the playoffs, and that team doesn't exactly translate super well in the regular season sometimes, but look, they're a playoff team. So the thing is, you got to get there, though, and it's not going to be easy. Like I said, you could have surprise teams. Like the Ottawa Senators, I don't think are going to be bad. Okay? Like, I do think the Montreal Canadiens are better than Ottawa, but the Sens are going to be battling here. Do not underestimate them. And if they do slip in to the wild card type fight, the Montreal Canadiens that being, then it's still going to be tough because you don't know who you're going to have to go up against in that Metro in the wild card spots. Like, is it going to be the Rangers? Is it going to be the Penguins? Is it even maybe going to be the Hurricanes, who are looking like a good team? Ovi and the Caps, like the Flyers. Who's it going to be? Like, there's some good teams there. And in the regular season, who knows, man? So I don't want to see the Montreal Canadiens miss the playoffs. And I'm sure a lot of you guys who are still Habs fans don't want to see that either, but it's a real possibility here. It really is. And again, I know the team is good. The team isn't bad. We know that. And it's built, again, in the Stanley Cup to make to the Stanley Cup. But you got to get to the dance first before you can start dancing. So that's why this is such an important season for the Montreal Canadiens. Imagine if they miss here. Imagine if they miss the playoffs here, how much of a disaster that'll be. That'll be like, dude, that'll be World War III if that happens. That'll be crazy, but it's a real possibility if you look at their opponents, okay? Because, again, we're not in the Canadian division anymore. So it's not about, oh, they're a good team, so they'll make the playoffs. No, you have to look at the competition, who they're up against, and that's why this is an area of concern, and we'll see what happens with the Habs this season. Alright guys, that'll do it for me on this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you want more stuff like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.